What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Talking Bull podcast. We bring you the nerdy news you need to know, either now or 3 weeks ago, because that's when we do things. I'm Anthony, aka Bull. I got here, aka Drock, aka the fucking horse squid. I can't talk. You're just aka
horse
everything.
Lair.
You got aka everything.
Drock.
AKA'd your AKA.
You did.
I did. Anyways, guys, welcome to the podcast. We're bringing you some more nerd news and me and D-Rock rambling as we do. How you doing, D?
Much better. Sorry for the week delay, man. My family was taken out.
Totally understandable, man.
By a variety pack of illnesses.
Yeah, not just one. He got the sickness and the DLC to the sickness.
Yeah. I told Sandy, I was like, babe, what'd your niece bring over here? Did she lick a floor and bring a variety pack over?
Dude,
like, what happened? Like,
it's funny because I was talking to Amanda and I totally blamed the niece too because I was like, oh, his niece was over.
That's who it was.
I totally blamed her niece too. Oh,
we're on the same page without knowing we're on the same page.
I was laughing, dude. It's funny. But anyways, no, it's good. Everybody's doing well and better, and it's good to hear, man. It's good to hear. Because nobody.
You're doing well yourself.
Oh, I'm doing all right. Can't complain. You know, work, life. It is what it is, man. I didn't get COVID, so or any of the DLC sicknesses. So,
and I have work this week, man. I haven't worked in the last week or two, just because I put off a lot of stuff last week while we were recovering.
Yeah.
But man, this week filled up fast, and I'm like, oh shit! I'm starting tomorrow. My week is busy. But that means more money.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going back to more hours this week because the holiday's over, right? So you work more and not like I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. It is what it is, man. I don't work as much as I used to anyways, but still, fuck. It's going to suck. But anyways, let's get into some nerd news. So 2 weeks ago, we talked about Jonathan Majors getting the old kibosh there from Disney as Kang. Nailed it. Not Kang. Yeah, there we go.
Not Krang.
Yeah. He's not playing he's playing the other alien, not the little alien.
Turtles.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So there's obviously, you know, as the internet does, rumors, speculations, and theories, and blah, blah, blah. So it came out, I don't know if this was initially a fan thing, but they wanted Coleman Diego to play him. And then, like, 2 days later, I noticed that the rumor mill was like, oh yeah, now he's in top contention to take over. And I was like, did we will that into existence? Because that's pretty cool. Good job, guys.
I don't know. I like that guy. I know him from Fear the Walking Dead, and I feel like I saw him in something else, but I can't think of it. But he's voicing Bruce Wayne right now in a podcast.
Yeah, that's what you told me. Because I didn't know who he was, so I looked him up and I was like, oh yeah, he looks pretty dope. So I thought that was pretty cool. But definitely,
I think he could pull off the role.
Yeah, so like when we were talking 2 weeks ago, we didn't know what they were going to do with Kang. So it looks like they're going to keep him and recast him, which works because he's a multiverse character, I guess, right?
Yeah,
so.
which you know, it shouldn't be a problem, you know. Which kind of goes for, I guess, any like MCU character, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like at this point, it's like, that actor. What I think Kevin Feige talked about that a long time ago, which, you know, he doesn't want anybody to sign like these like lengthy contracts because he doesn't want anybody to. He doesn't want anyone to be there who doesn't want to be there, you know. Yeah. So somebody does a movie and they're like, I don't want to do this anymore. All right, we'll pull somebody else from the multiverse.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we just finished What If, so we got a whole nother multiverse thing.
I gotta finish that. I watched the first 2 episodes. It was really good.
I was waiting until the entire thing was done just to binge watch them all. So.
Oh, when everybody was sick at the house, me and my 5-year-old watched some of the What If, and
nice.
He was pretty into it.
Yeah, I definitely want to check it out because the first season was really good, but I have to check out this season. And then Echo drops in 2 days too, so
need to watch that too.
Well, I guess it's all jumping out once because it's not a series; it's a mini event, is what they're calling it. So
how many episodes did they say?
I don't remember. I do not remember, but I know like it's got Kingpin in it, Daredevil's in it. It's a continuation of the Netflix Daredevil. if I'm
Yeah.
remembering correctly. So
yeah, that's what I just recently read as well.
Yeah, so... And I don't know, the internet went aflame because they saw like a 6-second fight scene that they didn't like.
I heard that the fight scene in the movie is like 7 minutes long or something. That movie,
Yeah.
the show is like 7 minutes long.
And
that...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. I was going to say in that, also I found out that, I read that people, like... people are having to be reminded that she's a villain. She's not meant to be liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's a villain. She's not a good guy. So hopefully this show doesn't have like the Joker effect where everyone's like, oh, praising him, and the writers and directors like, whoa, guys, he's a bad guy. You're not supposed to like him and agree with him. What are you doing?
Idiots. Speaking of the Joker, we will get to him later. But in other casting, that was never... I don't know if this was ever like officially announced by Marvel, but it was officially announced by the actor. Steven Yeun has dropped out of the Thunderbolts due to commitment to some other movie.
I think it's because of the delays and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
it kind of overlapped it with the other thing he's doing. So I completely forgot all about him supposed to be in a Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
But when they say dropped, I'm like, oh, that's right. He was supposed to be in it. I remember they did announce it officially.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was ever announced what character he was playing.
Okay. Rumor was Sentry. Is
that a rumor? I thought it was confirmed.
Was it confirmed? Man, we are really good on the ball today. No, I don't know if it was ever confirmed. I thought it was just a rumor. He was in the movie. Okay, so it was confirmed he was in the movie. I have the article right here. Or an article right here. But it was never confirmed he was Sentry. Yeah, he was a mystery role that's said to have larger implications for the MCU that extended past the first film. So, it could have been Sentry, because that makes sense. Like, the Sentry is kind of a big, weird-ass character that I don't understand, but he's weird.
Yeah, he's annoying in Marvel Snap.
He's annoying in the comic, too, so it's fine. Didn't Marvel Snap just did a big update, didn't they?
Yeah. It's at the beginning of every month, they...
I just saw...
There's new season drops of the Battle Pass thing. Honestly, it, like... The thing I appreciate about Marvel Snap is I hate that every month you have to drop $10 on it if you want, like, the new card. But you don't have to. You could eventually earn it.
Yeah.
Or earn coins to get, points, like, tokens to get it in-game later on. But... it's that whole like, oh, new card, new kind of meta, new card to try out. You could spend $10 and unlock a bunch of other shit. But I love it because like nothing's locked. Like you're eventually able to get it at some point,
Yeah.
But right now it's World War Hulk.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
I saw a few. They've been posting a lot on Twitter.
Yeah.
So
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying one of the new cards. I don't know the character's name, but. I like what she does in the game. But Sentry in the card game is annoying because, like, so the cards have, like, not health, but have, like, power. So he's, like, 10 power, which is really strong. But he creates a monster of himself in the far right location, like, of, like, your play area.
Yeah.
With negative 10 power.
Oh, yeah, because it's, like, his alter ego is the bad guy, right?
Yeah. And then there's another card called, like, Annihilator, where... It takes all your cards with 0 power or less and puts them on your opponent's side. So when the opponent plays that, it puts the negative 10 side card on your side. And I'm like, fuck this. You didn't do anything about it. Unless you know it's coming and you can counter it. But anyway.
I was always confused about his cast. If he was going to play Sentry. Because, like, let's face it, Steven Yeun is of Asian descent. And the Sentry is like this... He's Marvel's Superman, right?
Is he?
Yes, he's Marvel's Superman.
I thought Blue Marvel was Marvel's Superman.
Oh, he wishes he was. No, he's like this big, long-haired white dude, like jacked up, and like, no offense to Steven there, but he's not exactly like jacked up to play this.
I'm sure he could get there. I mean, look at like half the Marvel actors. They're like,
yeah,
all
but
right,
I'm looking at a picture of Sentry right now, and I'm like, does not look like Stephen Young. And I know casting, blah blah blah. I just don't.
No,
see
I
it.
got you.
Especially
I get where
especially where I've seen Stephen Young act, like he's a good actor. It's just not the character I expect him to play.
Yeah,
That type of role. But
over here, rumor Ryan Gosling might be the Sentry. I'm like, okay, I could see that.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Because I've seen him jacked in what was that one movie with him in the jacket?
All of his movies? I don't know. Barbie?
What's that movie where he's jacked? All of them.
Was it Drive?
Yeah, I think it was Drive. Yeah, I think he plays like one of those type of dudes.
Is that the movie's in Drive?
Yeah, I think it's Drive, isn't it? With the blue coat with the tiger thing on it.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. I was like, I don't watch Ryan Gosling movies, so that's where my
I don't either. Although I want to watch the new Blade Runner.
Yeah, I haven't watched that either.
Which here's a nice segue. Right before the podcast, we were talking about movies I haven't seen. Which, as somebody who loves movies, there are actually a lot of movies that I am ashamed to say I've never watched because they're right up my alley. But it's just one of those things where it's like I've never had the opportunity to watch them. I'm more of it's there, I'm gonna watch it. You know, unless it's in theaters, then I'm like, I'm gonna make the effort. But like, if I have to like seek it out, I'm like, I'll get to it eventually. But I've never seen Blade Runner, and as a massive Ridley Scott fan, and a sci-fi fan, and a cyberpunk kind of style fan, you think I would have saw that? I've never seen it, but it's on my list of things.
To be fair, I had not watched that movie up until at least like 5 years ago. So, you know,
Sandy and I tried to watch it recently, but it's very hard for us to watch movies with the kids. And I mean, bro, it takes us to watch. It takes us like 3 or 4 days to watch an hour and a half movie. It took us a week and a half to watch Batman. It's a 3-hour movie.
That's a long ass movie, dude. I will give you that. And also, there's like 4 cuts of Blade Runner.
Yeah.
So there's that.
You already know I want to just watch the director's cut.
Yeah. Which director's cut?
Shit. I might just wait for it to have an anniversary and go see it in theaters.
I think it just had one. That's why they put out the other movie. Oh my god! Yeah, I've never seen that one either. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But to that point though, Anthony said we should have a new bit on the show, movies that D-Rock hasn't seen, or has finally seen, or not. So we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, because we were talking about, I was talking about the RoboCop game, and he was like, "Yeah, I've watched bits and pieces of that." I was like, "How have you not seen all of RoboCop?"
Just another one of those movies that eluded me. Like I remember it being on TV a couple times when I was younger, but I'm also the kind of person where I don't like watch. If I see something in the middle of it, I don't want to watch it because I want to see it from the beginning.
Well, that's fair, and I mean the TV cuts of movies are pretty bad too.
Yeah, but that was the only exposure I ever had to it.
Yeah,
was just like that and like ads. But RoboCop's one of those things when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's badass. I know nothing about it, but that's bad.
One of the coolest things I've ever seen was on the Scarface DVD. Is they did a lot of the side-by-side shots of the TV version and the movie version and how they cut it for a bunch of scenes. And it was pretty cool to see. But you're just like, who the fuck would watch Scarface on TV? Because, like, they cut out most of the content that makes that movie the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
I don't know, man. My favorite is when you're watching a movie on TV and it's a part... I'm gonna use, like... I'm gonna use this movie as an example, although I've never seen it on like a TV cut, but it's a prime example. I remember waking up every morning. My mom had it on Stars, and for whatever reason this movie would be on, it was Casino, starring Joe Pesci and a bunch of other like Italian mob people.
Never seen Casino, but I hear it's really good.
And in that fucking movie, Joe Pesci's fucking cussing every 5 fucking seconds, and I'm like, if that was on like regular TV, it would just be him every 5 seconds going, "What the frick?" Just or just some like weird thing that's like, oh, fudgesicles. What would you put?
It's like when they play Die Hard on TV and you can't say yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother fridger.
I forget what the actual line is on TV.
Mother freak.
Mother freak.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then they made Die Hard PG and they cut the line entirely. And you're like, fuck you guys.
Lame.
And then they just rove that franchise into the ground, too.
Yeah.
Man, before I move on, and I'm just going to segue into this randomly because it makes me sad. You know what franchise drove itself into the ground on, like, its second outing, but then continued to just trudge along before it ultimately just died a slow death? Highlander.
Oh. I was thinking something more recent, but yeah.
I was talking to Amanda the other day about a Highlander. We were talking about bad sequels. And, like, Highlander from the get-go was like, hey, how do we ruin a great franchise? Highlander 2. Nailed it. Yep.
Jeez.
Fucking terrible. Anywho, that's enough of that.
So, you know, anyone listening, if you're listening, we appreciate it.
Hell yeah, thank you.
They'll learn eventually. We just generally just kind of shoot the shit, bounce from topic to topic. So,
that's what I've always done on this podcast.
Since we're trying to get things, like, I feel like we could probably maybe eventually get an order to things, or add little things to it. We could have hot takes if you want.
All right.
If one of us has a hot take on something, because I have a hot take on something that you're probably gonna get mad at.
I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready for a hot take.
So, again, I watched a lot of movies over the last week because when the kids were sick, I was sitting around with them, watching TV. I decided to watch Batman, the Tim Burton Batman, the first one.
Yeah,
with
classic.
Jack Nicholson, classic.
Mm-hmm.
My whole life, everyone always talked that movie up, talked about it, and I never really understood it. Like, never understood why did people love it so much. I rewatched it, and I'm like, this movie's not that great, man. And like, I even looked it up. And people were like, while, it doesn't hold up, that was the first iteration of Batman that wasn't Adam West that people got. So it was like, it's what people had at the time. So a lot of it's nostalgia based, but I don't have that nostalgia for it. Yeah. So while watching it, I'm just like, this is hard to get through. And but that's also me coming off the high of recently the Batman.
Yeah, it was such a turning point for Batman, right? From the cartoons to the live action to just everything that was Batman, and set the tone, whether positively or negatively, for Batman for decades.
Yeah, and it's definitely a product of its time, and I get
100%, 100%.
I get like what it did to Batman. I mean, like, that's where I feel like the theme came from. Like, the iconic orchestral theme. Whether it's not really the same, but I feel like I get what it did, but man, watching that movie, I'm like, I just am not enjoying this with everyone's like, Michael Keaton's best Batman. I'm like, sure.
I mean, in the pathos of Batman, let's face it, he's top tier because everyone else was kind of okay-ish.
Except for Robert Pattinson.
Which was the fucking outlier, because he could have been awful, but,
could have been.
But, so, I've said this multiple times, after Heath Ledger was cast as Joker, I have given every actor the opportunity to play the character before I shit all over them. Because when they first cast him, I was like, dude, the fucking guy from A Knight's Tale?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then he did a great fucking job.
I thought it was weird when they were like, oh, Ben Affleck's Batman? I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then I saw it. And again, I've said this before, not on here because this is more of a recent thing for me being on here, but I like Batfleck. I enjoyed his Batman. I just wish they would have given him more things to do, better things to do.
Yeah, we could have a whole podcast just shitting on the entire DCU. And speaking of which, I accidentally re-uploaded the entire podcast slate the other day. So anyone who subscribed, I sincerely apologize. Because I misread what YouTube was going to do when it came to podcasting, so my bad. I spent a good 25 minutes erasing entire videos that I already uploaded, just not entirely fuck what was left of my algorithm. But as I'm deleting these, I've just noticed the amount of times that myself and Nick, previous host of this, and myself and Drock now, had to fucking talk about DCU and how bad it fucking was. There were so many thumbnails with The fall of the DCU, is it dying? What's going on? And I'm like, thank you, fucking dude, for giving us hours of content to shit all over your crappy movies that everyone seems to still want.
Too easy. Too easy.
Yeah.
But
I just thought that was funny, man. As I was deleting those, I was like, fucking DCU, man.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on YouTube on the app on my phone. I was scrolling through and it was suggesting a YouTube video. I'm like, why the fuck is it suggesting this to me? Like, and it was like uploaded 25 minutes ago. I'm like, what? I'm like, this is like episode, like, I don't know what happened. And then I went and looked, and that's when I messaged. I was like, hey man, do you re-upload all the episodes? You're like, what?
And I was like, no. And then I went and looked, and I was like, fuck, I did.
Way to go, YouTube. Way to go.
Well, because like they deleted some sort of YouTube, I don't know if it was music or podcast or something, they integrated fully into YouTube. And it was like, hey, add your podcast. So I did that. And then, like, I don't know if I misread it or whatever. I probably did. But yeah, it re-uploaded every podcast. I was like, oh, hell. And because I deleted it a certain way, I had to go through every individual and just delete it. And it was painstaking.
That sounds frustrating.
It was very frustrating. On top of that, I got to see the thumbnails for a while, and I was like, oh, God, these are vast improvement over what they were the initial 100.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
But hey, we got the new stuff for them to listen to.
Yeah, new stuff.
But also go listen to his old stuff. Support my dude.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Also support him over there on the Squid Lair and the, over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Which, so while we're on the topic of, I guess, movies and stuff, and podcasts, so I wrote down a list of, like, things I want to do this year.
Okay.
Like, goals. And I want to bring back the Horror Squid podcast. I want to do it. I need to do it.
Yeah.
I need motivation to do it. So I'm throwing that out there, man. So hopefully we can get on that too. Do
it. I'm down. I will bug you just like I do the podcast. I'm like, hey, you ready? Hey, you ready? Hey, you ready? I feel bad too. He's got a life and a kid, and I'm like, hey.
No, you're good, man. I feel bad. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do it today, and then you're like, hey, you ready? And I'm like, no. My bad. I keep making plans and I keep doing shit and stretching myself too thin.
It happens, man. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I've been on a little hiatus from streaming. I did New Year's, and I gotta get back into it. I gotta get back into full swing. So I think now that I know what my work schedule is now, so I probably won't be able to do any afternoon streams, but I can go back to my normal streaming. So I get back in the swing of things, and it comes down to a lot of, like, I sit there and I'm like, what am I going to play today? And then I look at it, I'm like, I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that. I just want to sit down and play, like, a fun adventure game. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that either. And then it comes time to stream, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm watching TV.
Yeah. I recently started playing, I tried out Dead Cells. That was pretty fun. And then I downloaded Vampire Survivor.
Okay.
That game is oddly addicting. You just shut your brain off. Just shut your brain off and just don't get killed. That's all you do.
That's fun. I got a bunch of games I gotta finish on Twitch before I start anything else, but there's a few I'd like to start playing. I want to do that. There's that. What is that? Sea of Shanty? Or Sea of Stars? Sea of Stars.
Sea of Stars. Sea of Shanty.
I'm combining like 9 different games because I saw a mobile game that looks like Sea of Thieves, but it's a mobile game, and I was like, it's a blatant ripoff, and it just annoyed me. So I had that in there, but yeah, I wanna do that on stream because I think it'd be fun to do a little old school 16-bit 16-bit RPG type of thing, and just chill.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's a little more chill game, a little more relaxed type of thing. So
that's another thing that's on my list of stuff. I want to try to start streaming again.
Oh yeah, dude. I was actually kind of learning the rules of the Digimon game.
The card game?
Yeah, while you were doing it, I was like half paying attention, half having it on. And one day I was like, I think I'm kind of understanding this game. Will I ever play it? No, but I kind of understand what's going on now.
I mean, yeah, but no, I mean, even just
No,
for fun one day,
no,
if you ever get it.
no.
No, if there's ever an online
If there,
client,
no, okay, if there's a digital version, yes, I will 100% try it out. But I'm not getting into a card game, man. I have way too addicting a personality to have that problem.
you can. There's an app on the phone you could download, and it's a tutorial app. It teaches you how to play.
Oh, okay. I might be able to
Yeah.
look into that. I wouldn't.
But I feel you. Bro, I'm the same way with addictive personalities, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I keep cutting you
Nah,
off.
man, we're good. It's talking podcast. That's what we do.
Like, man, I mean that's my problem. That's like I went from action figures to playing that card game now. Although I did play card games before, but
Yeah.
I just lost interest in Magic. It just got too much, and then like I'm just not into Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. That was all when I was younger. But so I went to a convention this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a Gundam booth there. Like it was the actual like Bandai Gundam like booth. They travel to places, okay? And they had a workshop where it was like, "Hey, come in here, come check out, look at our stuff. We will give you a free model kit
That's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, you sent me a picture. I was like, that's pretty dope.
as long as you sit down and put it together, sitting right here."
I would totally do
like,
that.
It's like the basic model kit. It took
Yeah.
we sat there for like 30, maybe 45 minutes. I
Yeah.
don't know. But it's like one of the easier ones. But like so we did it, and it kind of like made me feel a little better after my previous experience, which I'm not go into. But yeah, man. So I built this.
See, that's cool. It's a little Gundam guy.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. And I'm going somewhere with this. Ever since I did this, I have now had the itch to want to buy these
No.
and build them. Because I did the Digimon one over there, and that one was fun. And luckily it was fleeting. But sitting there doing this one, I realized how like therapeutic it felt. I could just like shut my brain off, and just gave me something to do. And when I finished, I felt really accomplished. And
There
I
you
was
go.
like, oh no, I can't get into this. This shit's expensive. Like you got your cheap ones, but they have the expensive ones.
Well, I
too,
mean,
you know what I'm
if you
saying?
just bought a cheap one every now and then just to like chill yourself and get centered type of thing, I'm sure it'd be all right.
Oh, for sure.
Just
for
don't go
sure.
fucking ape shit on it. Like people buy
And, you know-
Legos for that reason. Like they build a Lego thing, they feel all happy and go lucky about it.
I mean, let's go buy another one. Those things are expensive.
Legos are
man.
fucking expensive as shit, dude. They're ridiculous.
So are these.
Yeah, those two. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them. But fuck yeah, they're crazy expensive. Everything's fucking expensive, man.
You right.
It's just the world we live in. And speaking of expensive, GTA 5 made a shit ton of money.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that made me.
Because it was a terrible segue, but I'm going with it.
Speaking of expensive, oh,
I mean, the game wasn't expensive. You can buy it now on pretty much any console. I owned it on 2. Actually 3, because I think I got it free on the PC once.
yeah.
But we were supposed to get DLC for that game, but we never did. And we actually blamed it on the online because it made so much money. Turns out that wasn't necessarily the case. Turns out a bunch of producers were fighting behind the scenes on what they wanted to do, whether it was the online or the DLC packs. And the people left the company that were ultimately going to do all the stuff, so they just said fuck it and stuck with the online stuff.
Lame.
Yeah, so
I saw some of the DLC stuff that looked really cool, but
yeah.
if you want to talk about it, go for it, because I don't remember what any of it was.
It was supposed
I just
to
remember
be...
seeing it, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
There was a assassin pack, a manhunter pack, a Norman pack, and then like an Agent Trevor pack, a relationship pack, Enterprise, a prologue, and a Liberty City DLC pack. So it looks like we were going to head to Liberty City at some point to do a full thing, and then get more information about Trevor and other things. But I'm just like, fuck, because that always sucked. That like GTA 4 had really good DLC. The Ballad of Gay Tony and the motorcycle one.
Yeah.
Which they ruined that character in GTA 5, and I'm still pissed about.
Go figure.
Right? But we never got any GTA 5, which was crazy because that game was massive even before online hit.
So it never
So
got any DLC, whatever.
other than online shit, now we got nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm coughing so much.
No, you're good, man.
That's okay. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I guess it was like a very complicated thing that they had, but yeah, there was supposed to be a shit ton of DLC that we were supposed to get, and I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? We're supposed to go back to Liberty City and shit. That would have been fucking awesome. And like almost every fucking GTA has gotten DLC, whether it be like the spin-off game for Vice City, and then like Liberty City Stories or Vice City Stories and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then like the other games just using the same engine to make a new game. But for GTA 5 to not get any kind of sucked, and everyone was kind of like, what the fuck, why did they make any for a while? So hopefully when 6 inevitably drops in fucking 2005, which sucks, I thought we were getting that game this year.
2005.
Yeah, no, 2024 I thought we were getting GTA. Coming out in 2025, man. Why would I say?
No. It sounded like you said it's not coming out to 2005, and I'm like,
I might have said that. It's not late. I'm just an idiot. Oh
Funny.
man, yeah, that's it. So I alluded to getting the news 3 weeks late, but I had asked D-Rock if he had watched the trailer for the Beverly Hills Cop show movie that's coming out on Netflix in the next summer, called Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. So we both just rewatched that. I think it looks fantastic. What are you thinking?
it looks good. I'll give it a shot. Maybe I don't have Netflix, so I'll figure out a way to watch it eventually. But no, I mean I'd watch it. It looks entertaining. It's kind of refreshing to see Eddie Murphy back in a role
Yeah,
that like he's known for.
I love the first two Beverly Hills Cops. The third one's iffy.
Like I said earlier before the podcast, man, I haven't seen those movies in years. Like since
I just
was,
happened to
like,
watch the first one the other day after I watched the trailer.
and I couldn't even tell you which one I watched. It was probably the first or second. I don't know. I don't want to lie to you, but I remember enjoying it. I remember finding them fun.
I just love the idea of like him being a cop in Detroit going to Beverly Hills every time. Is fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And like they've been trying to get this shit off the ground for years. Because initially, like, there's gonna be that NBC show, right?
Yeah,
where, like,
I remember
his
hearing about
kid
that.
was supposed to take over, and then he was occasionally in it. So, I'm actually
I like
glad
that
we
kinda
kind of got
stuff.
this. Yeah, it only kind of works if the character is established with a kid, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas like
But if
this
you
one,
just-
it's like we want to see him.
Yeah. What was that movie with the dude from Drake and Josh? It's the Tom Hanks movie, Turner and Hooch.
Yeah,
Like they made the Disney sequel for that, but like
was that a sequel to that movie? I thought it was just a remake.
I thought it was a sequel. I thought that was supposed to be his son.
I have no idea, dude. I've never even seen Turner and Hooch. So
Really?
yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see.
Not on my
Turner.
Pathos of movies. Pathos? Yeah, not on my list of movies and things.
Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. Turner and Hooch is an American buddy cop action comedy television series based on and a continuation of the 1989 film of the same name.
Huh. Well, I learned a thing today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there he goes. U.S. Marshal Scott Turner inherits an unruly dog named Hooch, who may become the partner he needs. Together, the partnership, alongside the rest of the Turner family, discover that Turner's father's death may not have been accidental.
Oh, so they killed Tom Hanks' character to give like the okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they did. I never watched it, but like Shaft had his kid, and then they had the older Shaft in that movie. Because Samuel L. Jackson was back, and they had Kid Shaft.
You want to say Shaft again?
Yeah, Shaft is fun to say. But they did that with what other movie did they recently do that with? Oh, it was Big Mama's House. Like his kid was doing it too after a while.
Oh yeah, instead of
And
Martin.
yeah, the third one. I think it was like the third one was like, okay, here you go. I just,
Martin.
yeah, I like that show.
I love that show too.
I just, there's such a movie that has a premise. You're like, why does this need a sequel? Like Big Mama's House did not need a sequel.
No, they just saw how successful it was and was like,
But
we need
I
another
think
one.
I think that's where Martin Lawrence was in his movie phase, and like he could not miss. Like he did Blue Streak, Big Mama's House, and I think he had like one other big movie at the time.
Bad Boys,
Bad Boys, yeah.
Black Knight.
Yeah, dude, like they're all good movies, but they're all stupid premises.
And that it was called Black Knight, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because my favorite line from that movie is in the trailer. He's just like, "Your dad is a freak."
Oh yeah. So I started watching that. I think it was on Hulu, like sometime last year or 2 years ago, and
yeah,
I didn't get through it.
Dude, Blue Streak is one of my like favorite movies to watch. It's just a stupid movie, but it's entertaining.
He's a cop in that, right?
Yeah. Well, what happens is him and his group of criminals steal this like big ass diamond. And the one guy betrays him, and so as they're about to get arrested, he hides it in this building. He like duct tapes it into this building that's being built, and then he goes to jail. He gets caught. He gets out of jail, and then goes to that address, finds out it's a police station, and comedy ensues. I'm assuming that's what happens in the writer's room, right? He pitches this idea, and he's like, okay, Martin Lawrence is criminal, goes to jail. Comedy ensues.
Trying to figure out if that's streaming anywhere. I'd like to watch that. I haven't seen that forever.
I know it was on Netflix for the longest time, but who knows where it is now with the 85 streaming preference services we have.
Fucking hate Netflix, man.
I do too.
Like since you can't share it anymore.
Yeah.
And so like I used Curly's for the longest time. We discovered if it's a kid's profile, you can stream it on any account. But if you use the adults, you can't, because we still watch, like, the kids get to watch stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But if we want to watch, like, any adult stuff, you can't. You know, like, there's a couple movies, like, I think 65 was on there, The Adam Driver. Really wanted to watch that. Couldn't, because I can't watch Netflix.
You know, I get them wanting to cap the amount of people that watch it, but it's a really big deal if, like, let's say, like, 2-3 people have it from a different, like, household. Like, I get they're losing money, but, like, is it that big of a deal?
Are they really losing money, though? That's what drives me crazy. It's like I really don't like they're... I mean, technically, they're losing money.
Yeah.
Like, they're not losing that much money, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like... I was using his Netflix. He used my Hulu.
Yeah. Somebody's
Tanner uses my Hulu. My buddy Corey uses my Hulu.
Yeah.
I want to say my buddy Mark
good thing
uses
Hulu's
Disney
not paying
Plus.
attention, because, like, Hulu's be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow nobody's using anything.
And then I think Mark uses my Disney Plus every once in a while. I don't know, but
Did you guys combine yet? The Disney and Hulu yet? They combined.
They've combined them. All the stuff, like a lot of the Hulu stuff, is on Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
But I don't know if everything is. But I'm like, at some point, can I just stop paying for one of them?
I assume so. Yeah. Because like ours, we never have Hulu, so ours was just under Stars. So it's like American Dad is like a Stars original program.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's really because it's like it's produced by them, but it's on TBS type of thing. But it's a Fox show.
Disney is rolling out the beta version of its combined Disney Plus and Hulu experience today, as of December 6th.
Okay, so yeah, they did start combining. I thought that might have been the case. I just wasn't sure.
And some people are like, Hulu content missing on Disney Plus.
I'm like, well, yeah, of course it's not going to go over all of it. It's got licensed content. But yeah, anything like Hulu original stuff, like that Outer Spaces and all those shows are all on the Disney here under Stars.
Yeah.
So
is your Stars the same as our Stars?
No, that Stars is a separate channel. That's like that's like one of the showcases TV. Yeah. No, they still have that, but I think that's on Crave here. Most of our stuff falls under Crave, like HBO and all that shit goes to Crave.
Gotcha. Okay. So weird. So weird.
Well, it's because Bell Media likes to put its fucking hand in everything, so they're like, oh, HBO's got a thing here. We fucking go. We're taking that.
Annoying.
Like, fucking when the WWE had its network here, they're like, oh, we're going to put our fucking hand in that. Now you don't get the full app. You just have to watch it through their shitty fucking programming bullshit. It's really fucking dumb. We got too much shit and too little shit at the same time. But Netflix, speaking of them, they've become like the fucking Fox of canceling shit.
What did they cancel recently?
Fucking everything. Like,
oh, okay. I thought I was missing something.
Like, they're like Disney's pretty bad because Disney just unlists shit now. But like Fox, man, or Netflix is just like, we don't like this show. We don't like this show. We're just gonna cancel this show. We're like, fuck it. Like, you wonder why no one wants to watch your shit. They're afraid it's not gonna come back. That's the exact same problem Fox had.
Yeah.
And now they're owned by Disney.
Yep. Which this is kind of a good segue too of like things not coming back and not being having access to stuff. Best Buy stopped selling physical copies, so it's only a matter of time. I feel like other big box stores are gonna stop selling physical media. While I haven't bought anything in a long time, I used to a lot. Like I got a whole bunch behind me inside my closet and stuff. But the idea of not having access to that stuff, even the stuff like you buy,
Yeah.
is scary. But at this point I just feel like everything should be available digitally. Like if like even on streaming services. I don't know. I hate streaming services, man. I hate that there's so many of them that a lot of the time the shit you want to watch isn't on any of them.
Especially a lot of older shows. Like, a lot of older shows are not there. And it's because they're tied up between, like, 85 different licensing companies.
Yep. And it's annoying. It's like, come on, just give it to us. Come on.
I'm like, if you can figure out, though, the Batman fiasco and the Turtles fiasco, you can figure out anything and get it up there. Because Adam West's Batman was owned by so many goddamn people that it took them forever to figure out what was what. And now we got figures and shit and all kinds of stuff. So Turtles was the same way, like the 87 Turtles. It was owned by like 3 different companies. And now they finally figured that shit out.
Isn't that on YouTube right now?
It's on YouTube, and they're slowly adding it to Paramount each season.
That was it. Speaking of that, at that convention I went to this weekend, the original voice actors were there.
Oh, nice.
I'm kicking myself in the ass I didn't go over there.
Yeah, dude.
But I had priority to go meet the 2 people I met. That was kind of disappointing. Not going to name drop, but, you know.
That's fair. That's fair.
Also, Steve Downs was there, the voice of my boy Master Chief.
Yeah, dude.
And Ryan went to go meet him and got his signature and stuff.
That's cool.
And I was really bummed because he did that while I was in line with meeting the 2 people I met.
Yeah.
I got bummed because I'm like, man, I could have went and met him. I feel like that would have made me like I would have been a lot happier with that. But if I met him, I only want to meet him if I get him to sign a helmet.
Yeah, dude, he totally would. Speaking of Master Chief, hot take, because I know you hate it. The Halo TV series. Have you given it another shot yet? Because I know you said you were going to try.
No, have not had time, and it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't care enough about it.
That's fair.
But it is
because its new season drops in a month.
Very low on my radar.
Yeah, I actually liked the first season of it, but I am not I like Halo, but I'm not the savior of its lore and content that other people are.
I don't care. Okay, the lure and stuff, it's kind of convoluted to me. It's hard to really figure out.
Yeah.
My big thing is Master Chief doesn't take off his fucking helmet.
In this show, he does it a lot.
Yes, and I don't like that. I'm like, just get the dude who voices. Just get Steve Downs to voice him. That's all you need.
What I liked, and I didn't know this until the show, they gave the aliens their own language. Which I thought was pretty cool. Because in the games, they just fucking talk English. And you're like, that's weird. Why they talk?
don't they talk English because they learned it, or there's like a voice?
I don't fucking know if there's a thing in there, but I'm just like, why are they like in the show? They have their own language, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
it made sense.
No, they
to
have
me.
their own. They have their own language in the games. Like in Reach, they have their own language.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how much it was spoken. Like I've played. It's just weird because I've played Reach. I've played all the Halos. Have I finished them all? Yes.
I've never played 5, which we need to finish our playthrough.
Yes, we finished Reach, and part of Combat Evolved.
Yep, that's about as far as we got.
Tune in to when we figure out more and play more, because we will eventually play more. Yeah.
I feel like we're getting like way away from things. You had things scheduled to talk about. Do you want to talk about this upcoming movies thing?
Yes. So the other day, this is not all the movies, but was a big. These are like the big movie tentpole type of things that we've got coming out in the year calendar. So I was just gonna list the ones that I was personally interested in and see which ones you were out there for you. Like, I know the first one that jumps out to me is Ghostbusters. Because I'm hella stoked for that. But that's not until March.
Stuff you want to see?
Yeah, just like big stuff. Anything that's like, oh my god, I want to see that.
Half the stuff on this list.
Right?
So real fast, I could do a quick run through.
Yeah, you want to do a quick run through of what's on the list here?
Yeah, so let's see. January 5th, Night Swim, which that was like 2 days ago, came out. I want to see it. I don't know if I want to run out to the theaters and see it.
But now that I think saw a trailer the other day for it. I probably won't watch it.
It's one of those January horror movies that they throw out at the beginning of the year. No, I'm not going to do anything. Although, they have a tendency to do that in the movies, even though they underperform. They're really good. Like the Underwater movie with Kristen Stewart. Or Kristen Stewart. What the fuck's her name?
Kristen Stewart? Yeah.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Watch that fucking movie. That is a good movie.
I don't want to. She can't act. Ever.
Dude, it's a good movie. I promise you. It's a good movie.
All right, I'll add it to my list of things I need to watch.
But, yeah. And then February 12th, Argyle. Had no desire to watch that. That's that movie with the chick, what's her name? She got the dude name. What's her name?
Dude name.
Yeah, what's her name?
I don't know, dude.
From Jurassic World. The chick.
Laura Dunham?
No, Jurassic World, not Jurassic Park.
The other the running in high heels chick?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna straight up not lie to you right now. When I hear Argyle, I think of the driver from Die Hard.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
That's it.
Yeah, see, a dude named Bryce. But
that's not a name.
Bryce? Bryce is a dude's name?
Bryce isn't a name, dude.
It is. I know a Bryson. That's not a name.
It's not a name. It's not a name.
All right, fine.
Oh, it's got Henry Cavill in it.
Yeah, that movie. You haven't seen the trailer?
Nope.
It's a movie about a writer and her book comes to life, and it's got what's his name in it? Oh my
Sam
god,
Rockwell?
what is his name? Yeah, Sam
John
Rockwell.
Cena.
He's in it. John Cena. They're all in it.
Holy shit! I need to. Okay, I'm gonna watch this movie.
Watch the trailer. My god! Fucking hold on. You prepare yourself for Henry Cavill's hair in this movie.
Oh my god!
Man's got a fucking flat top, dude.
Nice. All right, now that I know what this movie is, I'm totally gonna watch it at some point.
Oh my god! February 14th, Valentine's Day is. Jesus Christ. Madam Web, no, thank you.
I just, like I said, I don't know enough about the Spider People. I'll watch it at some point.
I was about to say I'll watch it, but I say that, but I still haven't even watched Morbius. And
you're not missing much, bro.
Sit through it. Oh, I know. Just like with Venom and Venom 2.
Let there be carnage.
All right, March 1st, Dune Part 2. I'm not like over the moon excited about this, but I'll watch it. Watch the first one. It was.
I haven't watched it, but it's on my list of shit that I really need to watch. See, I have this list of things I want to watch, I need to watch, and I really want to watch. Dune is on that list, and I have the movie. I've just never fucking sat down and watched it.
We watched it one night, This is a long ass movie, but uh the movie's really bizarre to me because of the sci-fi space setting, and it seems like it's because like technically I don't know if it's how true it is or not, but a lot of people say that Star Wars took a lot from Dune.
That's what I hear.
So it's got like that. It feels old, but it's future kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But when they speak, the dialogue feels so modern. So a lot of it, like the way characters react to things and just talk in general, it's a little off-putting to me because I'm like, I know this is weird, but it's a good movie. It's not bad. But I'm excited for that. But March 29th is Kung Fu Panda 4. Let's fucking go. I love the Kung Fu Panda movies.
I watched the first 2. I haven't watched anything since.
Part 3 is really good. I watched it earlier, actually, right before this. I watch each one maybe about 2 to 3 times a day because my 5-year-old rotates between Ratatouille, Kung Fu Panda 3, Kung Fu Panda, then Kung Fu Panda 2. That's the order he watches.
Interesting order, but I'll accept it.
But he loves them, and they're such good movies. Those movies.
I saw the trailer for this movie. It looks very interesting.
It looks good. They bring back the villain from the first one. And
a bunch of apparently they're all coming back. So
okay,
yeah, that's what I hear.
All right, March 29th, we got Ghostbusters, which we are both excited for.
I cannot wait for that movie, dude. It's
I need to rewatch the last one just because I only saw it when I saw it in theaters and I cried like a bitch.
I did too, and then I watched it at home and I cried like a bitch again. So
I want to watch it with Sandy.
Yeah, it's so good, dude.
Yeah. April 12th, we have Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire.
Yes, let's go.
Dude,
I love the MonsterVerse. Mainly because I love Godzilla. That is a dog toy for anyone who's listening later.
I was like, was that your sister? Was that the dog? What the hell was that?
It's a rubber ass chicken about this big, and it's the most annoying fucking thing on the planet. But yeah.
But I'm like 75-25 on this movie. Like 75% want to watch it, 25%.
Dude, I love Godzilla, and I've seen every Godzilla except for Shen and -1. So let's go.
I need to watch Shin, but Jesus Christ, -1 is so fucking good.
Yeah,
it's more of a human story.
Yeah,
but Godzilla and it's terrifying when he's there, and the movie is all around just really good. But I'm gonna watch this movie. I mean, I sat down and watched all 4 of the movies back to back. I watched Godzilla, King of Monsters, Kong, and then Godzilla versus Kong. And they're just dumb fun movies. They get more ridiculous as they go. But
exactly,
I enjoy
and so does Godzilla, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I'm just being a pain about it.
That's fine.
May 17th is If. It's that Ryan Reynolds movie about imaginary. I saw the trailer. It's Ryan Reynolds, so I'm gonna see it. But
yeah, it looks really good. Like all imaginary friends are real. Kind of.
Keep forgetting to watch the goddamn trailer.
I watched the trailer. It looks really good.
May 24th, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
I'm gonna watch that because that fucking Mad Max movie was fucking amazing.
While watching it, I felt like when I walked out, I was like, "What did I just watch?" I felt like I was missing. Like I should have seen the previous ones. But
there you go. It's this one.
But I mean, like, is that why it didn't do anything for me? Because I thought it was supposed to be like kind of like a new thing.
It was. It was a standalone, but I really enjoyed it.
Now, was that the same Max from the other movies?
No, it's I think it's supposed to be the same Max, but like just a different actor. From what I could be wrong, but
yeah, because I thought it was like a fan theory that it's like it's the kid from this or something. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a fucking fan theory for everything, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the same Max, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, but I know this one's a prequel, right?
Yeah, this is a prequel to that movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
May 24th, Planet of the Apes. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, yeah.
I'm going to go see it. I still need to watch the third one, but this one's set like 300 years in the
300 years past anything that happened, so it's a whole new trilogy, and I'm like, those movies just got progressively better.
Yeah, so hopefully this one...
Yeah, I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah, apparently the main character has no idea who Caesar is. So I'm like, oh,
so he finds out like through his journey who this thing is, and it like leads to a revolution kind of thing. I can't wait. Looks great.
Yeah. June 7th, Ballerina, a John Wick spinoff. I
like John Wick.
no, continue. No, you go.
I
You
love
go.
John Wick, dude. I just recently, when
Awesome.
I went to, when I went to Texas the last time, dude, I watched them all on the plane, which I don't even care because I've seen them before. But watch them all again, you're like, I fucking love this franchise, dude. Just watching John Wick kick the shit out of people with various things. It's like, it reminds me of my childhood because it reminds me a lot of Jackie Chan, just way more violent. So I love it. And I love the world. They have like a whole world. It's like immersive and like they have like certain rules when you go to certain places, like the Continental and shit. And I love it. And I'll watch this too.
Yeah, I know they were. They're supposed to be having a lot of spinoffs.
Yeah,
There's
they have the
this,
whole
and there's the show.
Yeah, I need to watch the show. I haven't watched that yet, but
Is it out?
Yeah, it's out. It's been out.
Oh shit! I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Weird.
Yeah, I think it just came and went because it wasn't counted. But I can't. I want to watch it. I just haven't. It's on the things I need to watch.
The John Wick movies are on my list too. I started watching the first one. I didn't get. Had to stop and just never picked it back up.
I never finished the third one, so I wanted to do that before I watched 4 that just came out. So that's why I was rewatching all of it. I just said fuck it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. June 14th is Bad Boys 4. I still need to watch 3.
Dude, okay, so when I first saw they were doing Bad Boys 3, I was like, oh man, I've seen Martin Lawrence and he's not look like he's doing that well. And then the movie came out and it was great. It was one of those movies where like it had been so long since you had a sequel, you were afraid that it was going to be awful because that's what usually happens with sequels. If it's any type of sequel that's been past a decade, right? They're usually god awful.
Yeah.
But it was really good. And my issues with Will Smith aside, I can't wait to watch that movie again.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna look really good. Oh, it's gonna be really good. I need to watch the third one. I like the.
First 2 are fantastic.
Yeah.
They're all good. I would recommend them. Don't watch the spinoff though. It's terrible.
There's a spinoff?
Yeah, with his sister is played by a new actress, and they go to like a new town. I think it's got like Jessica Alba in it.
I never heard of that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's awful.
Well, okay, good. Noted. We'll never watch that.
Yeah, you go.
All right. June 14th, Inside Out 2.
Dude, I haven't watched like a full Disney movie in a long time. One of the last ones I watched was Inside Out, and that movie hits hard. So I will definitely watch Inside Out 2.
I tried watching it, but Sandy complained about it the whole time we were watching it, so it kind of took me out of it. Like the scenes that are supposed to hit you hard didn't hit because I didn't really get to like
get the pact.
Yeah. So I was burned with that movie. So like I have no interest in it.
Oh, dude,
I might give it another shot one day.
Yeah.
June 28th, A Quiet Place Day 1.
I don't care.
I will be there.
I don't care.
Day 1.
Have
you seen the other movies?
I've seen the first one.
Oh, I thought it was great. I loved it.
I might. It's one of those movies that like 5 years down the road, I'll be like, hey, it's on. But after the first one, I was just like, I don't care anymore. It's a great movie, but I don't care anymore.
I feel you. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
July 3rd, Despicable Me 4. Cool for the kids. I probably won't be watching it unless the kids do.
I hear really good things about these movies, and I have them. I just never got around to watching them. So.
First one's good. Second one's good, and then it gets to the third one, and then the Minions movie, and you just kind of lost me just because I don't know. I'm kind of over it, but I enjoy Gru. I even Minions part, although like boomers ruin them with their memes.
But yeah, I definitely, it's one of those franchises I keep meaning to fully check out because it looks like a great little comedy, emotional movie type of thing. But yeah, I've never fully gotten into it.
All right, July 19th, Twisters. Cool, I guess.
Again, a movie that was like, it has nothing to do with the original thing. You're just making, it's like, it reminds me of any of the Lake Placid movies, that type of thing. You're just making a movie with the name.
They're not bringing back anyone.
That's
I know
what
two
I
of them
read.
are dead.
That's what I read.
Weird.
That being said, at some point I probably will watch it.
I'll have to see a trailer. I just hope, as long as it looks good, sure, and it has the same feel. I'm tired of everything like being like super modern and trendy, like cell phones and TikTokers and just it's you know what I mean. It's like everything's just like they do a thing with stuff where it's like, oh come on.
You know what I think is missing? It's not just the fun little adventure movies. Like you're just here we go, it's done.
Yeah, I miss hour and a half movies. Whenever we get those, that's a fresh breath of air. But July 26th, Deadpool 3.
I like that we just
go.
So okay. 100% gonna see this movie. Fucking love Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds nails the character. Love Deadpool. Fantastic. We literally just said 2 seconds ago, hour 20 movie in and out small ass adventure. Then the next fucking movie is probably going to be one of the most convoluted fucking ass movies ever because it has to deal with the multiverse, probably time travel, and introducing Deadpool into the MCU while setting up 3 other simultaneous movies.
It's gonna be good. Shut the fuck up.
That being said, it'll be good. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I'm just saying it's got all that.
No, I know. August 9th, I completely fucking forgot about this movie until like I don't know, a few months ago. I was like, whatever happened to that movie? Apparently, Robert or you guys dropped off of it and has been having reshoots and stuff. But Borderlands comes out August 9th. I forgot this was a thing.
Looking at this list, I forgot most of these were movies, so, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played the couple of the Borderland games. I don't know how well it'll translate to a movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
I played one of them. It was bonkers. Yeah. But I'll see it. Let me see the trailer. I'll go see it.
Yeah,
I like the cast.
Yeah, let's go.
August 16th is the day, unless it gets pushed, I will be running to the theater for Alien Romulus.
Yeah.
We're finally getting a new Alien movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fucking connected to anything as far as we're aware.
Mm-hmm.
It is directed by the guy who did the Evil Dead remake, the 2013 one. The one I know you didn't like it, Anthony, but I really like that movie. But that has me stoked for this because it's somebody who I feel like it's coming from a horror director. Yeah. Someone, I feel like they're going to make it scary.
Well, with like with the gore in Aliens is fine because like there's precedent to it to me, right? Like,
yeah.
We've had 6 movies and spin-offs and all that type of show. And there's supposed to be a spin-off TV show still in the works somewhere.
Yeah, it's coming. Which the dude you told me who's in it who had confused the other guy who turns out that they're friends now because people keep confusing them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought he was in the movie, but he's in the show.
Oh, okay.
Or I could be wrong, but anyway, I'm excited for Alien Romulus.
I just hope it's good, dude.
I am keep my fingers crossed. I want to see this fucking movie. I hope it goes to theaters. I don't want it to end up like Prey on Hulu because Prey was good. It deserved.
Prey definitely deserved a theatrical. Yeah.
Yes. But no, I'm excited for Alien. I just hope it does well enough so where they're like, all right, cool, people want this, we can give you more.
I'm hoping it does for, like, people want more Predator movies. I'm hoping this is what people, like, this fixes the Alien problem of, like, just being bad, even though Ridley Scott came back and fixed it.
No. As somebody who enjoys Covenant
I like
and
Covenant.
Prometheus.
I enjoy them. I just think they're not good, and they kind of ruin the mythos of Alien.
They do. They are convoluted. They were unnecessary. Covenant was supposed to like go way away from, like the sequel to Prometheus was supposed to go way away from alien mythos, but it did the complete opposite because what's his face, Neil Blomkamp was like, "Hey, I want to do a proper sequel," and everyone was all on it. And then suddenly, no, I'm gonna do a proper sequel. And it's like, nah, man, you made a sequel that didn't do good, and now that set up another movie that we're not getting a sequel for, so that story will never get fucking finished.
James Cameron did the same fucking thing with Terminator. Tried to fix it, made it worse.
Oh yeah. Yep. But I like Terminator 2. They were all at the convention this weekend too.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm excited for the Alien movie. But
me too.
All right, let's see. Moving on. This fucking movie I forgot about, and I'm just like,
I don't care.
I'm like, why is this even coming out? Just can it, scrap it, do the Batgirl treatment to it. Nobody wants this. Nobody.
No, I want Batgirl though.
August 30th, Craven the Hunter. No one cares.
Nope.
Fuck it. Moving on.
Yeah,
September 6th.
Pretty much.
Beetlejuice 2. Let's go. I'm excited for it.
I need to sit down and watch all the Beetlejuice again because I haven't in probably 2 decades.
I'm excited for it. I just hope it's done well, but I think it will be.
Yeah.
September 13th. Until I saw this list, I had no idea this was a thing. But Transformers 1?
Yeah,
what is that?
I don't know if we have much information on this movie.
Okay. Can we just get a fucking G1 movie on the planet?
Right?
You know, like the beginning of Bumblebee? Because holy shit, man.
I'm looking this up right now. Transformers 1.
You want to wait or move on?
Hang on. Oh, it is an animated prequel movie set on Cybertron.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it deals with Optimus and Megatron before they became like bitter enemies.
Interesting.
Yeah. Helmsworth is Optimus and Brian Try Henry is Megatron.
Oh shit, Chris Hemsworth is Optimus?
Yeah. So it's a prequel thing to like most of the franchise type of thing, setting up their relationship before.
I hope it's the quality of the beginning of Bumblebee.
Yes. I mean, it's animated, so you know.
But what kind of animated? Hand drawn animated? CG?
I do not know. Probably CG.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's good CG.
October 4th.
Nobody cares.
Joker,
move on.
Folie à Deux. Don't care.
Don't care.
I liked Joker. The moment I saw
yeah.
this was a musical, lost interest.
The moment they announced a sequel for Joker, I don't give a shit. I didn't need the Joker movie. I've seen the Joker movie once. I will never watch that movie again.
I want to watch it again, but I've only seen it once as well. I enjoyed it.
I saw it in the theater. I went, well, that was a movie. It was good. I don't care. I'm out. I don't need it. I don't need a sequel starring fucking what's her face singing. I'm out.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Yeah.
All right, we're moving on then. November 8th.
Moving on.
November 22nd. Gladiator 2.
November 8th is Venom 3.
Oh, I said it.
Oh, did you?
Moving on. Yes, November 8th is Venom 3.
Venom 3, I'll see it at some point. Don't care. Moving on. Gladiator 2, same thing. I've never seen the first Gladiator.
Me neither. Can I ask you a question? Why does this logo look like the Clone Wars logo?
Lack of fucking creativity in Hollywood.
Okay. This right here. December 13th. I have not heard anything about this, but
okay.
The Lord of the Rings, the War of the Rohirrim? Rohirrim? What the fuck is this? Is it live action?
Hang on, I'm looking. It's an upcoming animated movie.
Okay, so it's animated.
Yeah. It is a prequel set 261 years before the event of the Two Towers.
Oh. Wait, between the two towers specifically?
I just meant it's Oh, it tells the story of the Helm of Hammerhead, a legendary king of Rohan. He becomes the namesake of the stronghold of Helm's Deep. So it's just the story of the battle that basically made Helm's Deep why it's so... Like in the thing, we're going Helm's Deep, and everyone's like, oh, cool, that fortress is good. Type of thing in the movie. So,
okay.
All right. I'll watch it. I like Lord of the
I
Rings.
might watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. December 13th, The Karate Kid, with the original Karate Kid and Jackie Chan. So, is this a sequel to, like, are they combining the worlds? Did they ever confirm it?
Because I need to watch, I want to go watch the Netflix shows, Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if this what it does. But yeah, it has the two characters coming together. So cool.
Yeah, but I just wonder how that's gonna happen, how it's gonna work. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
All right, December 20th, Sonic 3.
Let's fucking
the Hedgehog.
go. I am there, dude. Those first two movies, fantastic.
Better than they should have been.
Better than they have any fucking right to be.
Yes.
But
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, same.
For spoilers, Shadow.
Yeah. As if you didn't see that fucking coming.
Yeah.
One and Tails, and then we had Knuckles. Who's next?
And then
Number 4, Big the Cat.
And then December 20th as well.
Mufasa.
Nobody wanted this fucking movie.
No,
Mufasa, The Lion King. It's a prequel to The Lion King. Nobody fucking wanted the movie. Nobody wanted the other fucking live movie. Unnecessary. Unfucking necessary.
Every fucking live action Disney movie is my goddamn
The
unnecessary.
only good one and was actually decent was Beauty and the Beast. I
agree.
watched it. I was like,
agree.
oh, this was a really good adaptation.
Yep.
I like this. Unnecessary, but didn't feel like
Yep.
like I was like, oh, why was this made? Like Lumiere and Cogsworth.
Cogsworth, yeah.
Both the actors for them, which I'm blanking on who they were right now.
I feel like one is Josh Gad because it's always Josh Gad now.
No, Josh Gad was what's his face's little was Gaston.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Was his little
Was it Michael Keaton? I feel like he's in
Michael
everything.
Keaton?
I feel like he's in everything now.
What's that? Jude Law, I think, was one of them.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Yes.
And then I can't remember who Lumiere was.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Beauty and the Beast.
I went to Google that and I was like, you're getting it.
Live action. I'm sorry. Whew. Wow. Oh wait, no, that was Gaston. Was Luke Evans?
Yeah, Luke Evans. He did a great job.
I always forget Luke Evans looks a lot like fucking Elf Boy from Lord of the Rings.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Where is it at? Oh, Ewan McGregor was Lumiere.
Yes.
Ian McKellen was Cogsworth. I mean, right there. I mean, come on. This is there you go. There's your cast. Good, perfect. But that was the only one that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Like, I had no interest in Little Mermaid. Did not hear good things.
Nope. It's soft.
I watched Aladdin and was like, I couldn't finish it. I turned it off.
Aladdin was good, but very underwhelming.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't even Will Smith in it. It's
no,
just like,
it was just
like
underwhelming.
Unnecessary. It's like you have these movies. You're only making them to make more money.
The camera's
that's
over
it.
here. Stupid.
That's all it is.
Bunny.
Same with the Jungle Book. It's like the casting was good for Jungle Book, but you got the movies. Like, you don't really need the live action.
And one of my favorite animated movies of all time is Jungle Book.
Did not know that.
Yep.
Now I do. But
one of my favorite Disney animated movies is Jungle Book.
That is the list of anticipated movies coming out this year, and that's our opinions on it. I feel like it's pretty split 50-50 on that list.
If you have opinions on your favorite movies coming out, let us know in the comments down below. Or anywhere you write podcast reviews. We would like to know.
Yes.
Or on Twitter. Or on Instagram. All those lovely places you can find us. Which will be listed down below now that we have them. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this week. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, D-Rock, thanks for hanging out with me once again.
No problem, man. Thanks for being patient with me.
No problem, man. This has been the Talkingbull Podcast. Please like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that lovely goodness. You can find us on our various Twitch channels and whatnot on any day of the week. Till then, be safe, be merry. Deuces.
Deuces.